I just wanted to tell you guys, I've been finishing up my book, The How Truth Makes You Free. And part one is all about the natural law and principles and how they work and how truth makes you free. And then part two is a lot of practical tips and concepts and things that you can do right now to uncover principles and how they work and actionable steps that you can take. And so I'm just finishing it up and I'm rounding out chapter 9. And I wanted to have a practical way to demonstrate these, all the things that I've taught in action. And it occurred to me a few days ago that I should use Martin Luther King Jr. to talk about how first principles drive us and tell us why, and the principles underneath that tell us the what, and then you go out and do the how, and it transforms and liberates you. And so in researching him more, I do have one podcast on him, the nonviolent resistance one. You might want to go listen to it. But anyway, so I happened upon his autobiography, which I did not know that he wrote. And I cannot tell you, this man is so incredible. And we always talk about that education is everything, and it empowers you to do the call that that God has for you. And we all need a better education in the classics, and he talks all about that. But then he gets this, but I think the biggest takeaway that has been so fascinating is how he prepared for that call for 12 years. We talk about this in my book, The Mission Driven Life, and in the Mission Driven Stories that I tell. He knew, he wrote a paper that won an award at age 14, all about segregation and the Constitution. And from that point, almost from the time he was a boy, but definitely all through his teenage years. And he was 27 or 28 when the whole movement started, and and I wondered how in the world, but it's because he started when he was so young and he had this passion at such a young age. And so if you look back at your past, you may be able to see things that you've been passionate about for a long, long time. And if you dig deeper and get that education like these great men and women had, who knows what good you can do and how you can bring all of those things to bear to make the world a better place. Anyway, just wanted to let you know, so excited to finish up this book and get it out.